To stand before you today on behalf of the board of the Cybersecurity Authority as we launch the 2023 edition of the National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, when you're on the board with professors and lawyers, you know that they push you to go speak. So I'm speaking on their behalf. This year's theme, Promoting a Culture of Digital Safety, underlines the necessity of collective action to safeguard our nation's digital assets, intellectual property, and most importantly, the private information of our citizens. Often, the term cybersecurity conjures images of labyrinthine computer networks, encrypted passwords, and faceless hackers lurking in the shadows. While these elements are part of the broader ecosystem at its heart, cybersecurity is about culture, the habits, practices, and attitudes we adopt in interacting with digital spaces. Technology alone cannot shield us from the evolving threats that emerge almost daily. It requires human vigilance, awareness, and a collective commitment to security. Today, and Madam Minister, Deputy Minister for Communication, she told us we're third on the continent, but I say that it's still not good enough because third, there are two people ahead of us, so we should strive for number one, and that's what the authority is aiming. In today's interconnected world, the risks we face are not confined to only one individual, organization, or sector. From cyber attacks on critical infrastructure to ransomware assaults on healthcare systems, from data breaches, leaking personal information, to the spread of disinformation, the threat landscape is both diverse and expansive. These threats impact not just the economy, but also erode trust in institutions, disrupt social fabric, and compromise national security. It is therefore important to consider the following building blocks of a digital safety culture. And the first one is education. The first and most fundamental step is education. Knowledge, indeed, is our best weapon. This year, our awareness programs will be extended to schools, and this is something that we're doing, but there's a lot more emphasis coming in there. Colleges and community centers. Our goal is to make cyber hygiene as basic as washing your hands. And this requires, and I'm happy the president of GJA said it here, you know, some of us like certain type of thing. You know, if I had my way, I would have said that every media house mandatorily has to run cybersecurity programs at least once a week. It has to be done. That's the only way we have to do it. And it shouldn't stop at the month of October. It should be all year round. It's a responsibility that we all have to do, and I challenge you to take it up with your members. It also requires multi-stakeholder involvement. The government can't tackle cyber threats alone. Private sector, academia, and even individual citizens have roles to play. Through collaborative efforts like public-private partnerships, we can exchange vital information and develop innovative solutions. The third block is transparency and accountability. You know, when it comes to cybersecurity, everybody likes to hide it, but you can't solve a problem if you keep it to yourself. And that's why it's important that authorities must be transparent in how we manage data and protect privacy. And the same way goes to looking at corporations, which would have to be accountable for their cybersecurity measures. And I think that the Cybersecurity Act, as well as the Bank of Ghana Cybersecurity Directive and other directives are trying to push us in that direction. And there's still a lot more that we will have to be doing. It also requires us to have regular updates and drills. Cybersecurity is not a one-time effort. Regular updates, security audits, emergency drills can equip us to face newer and more advanced challenges. The last one is legislation. Effective legislation needs to be enacted, and we have it already, but we always need to go back and be looking at our laws. These laws should not only act as deterrents, but also empower citizens and organizations to take preventive measures. The government of the Republic of Ghana has enacted appropriate laws to back the workings of the authority, and the Ministry for Communication and Digitalization is doing a good job at that. Today, we're all being encouraged to get our acts together. Tomorrow, the laws will start biting. That is the only way we can expect to have and promote this important culture of digital safety. The National Cybersecurity Awareness Month is not just a campaign. It's a call to action. I invite each one of you to participate in the scheduled activities, webinars and workshops. Share what you learn with your family, your friends and community. Use social media to propagate the message using the hashtag digital safety culture. That's my own creation, please, but the authority will come up with one. Our vision is a future where every citizen can navigate the digital world with assurance and confidence. Achieving this vision is not the responsibility of a few, but the collective duty of all. I'd like to commend the authority, DG, your management and staff. It's an onerous task, but I know they're enjoying the challenge and are rising up to it. And I'd like to thank you and say that we want to make the culture of digital safety a cornerstone of our national ethos. Thank you.